On. Welcome to the CCO Pre-Show for episode 471.
471?
Yes, sir.
Ho, ho, holy shit. That's good, right?
Yes, very good. We are warming up, preparing, pre-showing, if you will, pre-gaming for our 4th, 5th, 6th,
8th.
Uncle Brando's grueling Christmas.
Yarg. There's no pirate. There are pirates in the deck, actually, now that I think
there
about
are pirates in the deck. Yeah, we've got a gruel deck as per usual. We were thinking about switching it up, but we said, nope, no. We've got this deck that's going to deck the halls, if you will.
With your brains. Not your brains, but... And it's going to teach us another thing that Gruul can do.
Oh,
that's pretty fun.
Yeah,
I like that lots.
Before we get to that, though, and we can give some hints of who the commander is along the way, but I wanted to ask before we start, like total pre-show topic, do you have any last-minute like Christmas suggestions? By the time people see this, it's going to be Monday the 23rd.
Yeah, the day before the day before.
Yes, Christmas Eve, if you will.
I will.
Okay, and local game stores will still be open.
Yep.
Any last minute like stocking stuffers, or you forgot to buy your significant other something and you want to get the Magic cards even though they don't play, so they'll give them back to you so you can open anything like that?
Yeah, absolutely. I do. I've discovered / figured in my own brain Foundations Jumpstart.
MTG Foundations Jumpstart booster packs.
Absolutely the best value in packs, I'm going to say, in the year.
Oh, yeah?
It's like you're gambling by opening a pack, which is,
yeah.
You know you're not guaranteed something, but...
Did you hear the difference in oh, yeah to oh, yeah?
Yeah,
oh, yeah.
That's right. So gambling is fun. That's why we do it. But you will get way more hits off of Jumpstart than I would argue out of any booster pack you're going to buy, and it isn't sold at that big of a premium. And you can probably find them at any LGS.
Yeah.
And you're way more likely to hit like a $50, $60, $70 card out of there, along with a $10 or $15 uncommon that comes in virtually anything that says elf or goblin. You're guaranteed a $15 uncommon.
Oh man! And you know what I was gonna ask you about that is because like when you open a Jumpstart pack, let's say you get there's 2 different goblin mini decks. There's an elf mini deck. There's a whatever.
Yep.
Those are the same in every single one. I really am only just becoming more and more solidified in my feelings that rarity just doesn't frickin' matter.
Doesn't.
Unless you're only buying booster packs of a standard release set.
Yes.
Or like a Modern Horizons set.
You are correct, yes. Yes, the rarities of the cards
How do you feel about that?
I don't like it, but it is what it is. And in the case of Jumpstart, I would say it's not a bad thing because there's still like rarities amongst the packs you're going to open. Like, I hate to rain on anybody's parade, but if you're opening those, you're going to get snakes and scoundrels and goblins and pegasuses less often than you're going to get life game, surprise, draw card, blue deck, right? Yeah. Like, you're going to just get those less often, and that's kind of shitty and scummy, but it is what it is. And even in some of those crappy packs, you're going to get good stuff, which is pretty cool.
You know what? I'm going back to the rarity thing just for 1 second because it's Christmas, and a lot of the times for me now, it's about the kids. Do you think if we were like Little Brando and Little Ryan again, getting those booster packs and seeing uncommons or rares, doesn't matter what pack it is. It could be a pre-con where rarity matters even less.
Yes.
Do you think that we would say, oh, look at this rare, even though the situation, the rarity landscape is how it is? Do you think we just wouldn't know, or do you think we wouldn't care?
I don't think we would care. I think we'd just be excited that we got it. Like, oh, this is a cool goblin guy. He's a cartoon. This is so dope. Right? Like, that's what you're going to say.
But it's an uncommon, so you're like, it's not even the rare. You try and put the rare in your deck, and it's very obviously not the best card in the pack. Yeah.
Goblin Drop Kicker, I think, is the one that comes in. It's a Lord. It's pretty good.
That one is good too. Yeah. Okay. Well, any other? What does Uncle Brando do at Christmas? What do you do for Santa's birthday? How do you celebrate?
I complain.
You do.
Until the day of, and then I put on my happy face
And drink.
and I drink until the morning, and then I take my happy face off, and then I go back to normal. I'm not a big Christmas guy. I'm really not. I try hard, but it's not my favorite time of year, and it's just.
I can get that for sure. A lot of people, like my dad, same thing. It's not like he's anxious around his family or whatever, but over the course of his life, it's like, oh man, all of these expectations, and people are like, oh, I got to see my relatives. I don't really like some of them. It's like, ah.
It's a lot of pressure, I think. And for me, I think what part of the reason why Christmas has kind of become less a part of my life is I have a small immediate family with no kids.
Oh.
So Christmas morning doesn't have that, like, let's see the kids open their presents.
Brando, you're the child.
Yeah, I'm the kid. I'm the one that gets toys and stuff, and
You're going to buy them for yourself now.
yeah, exactly. And I already own everything I want. So it's just kind of, it's fun. I love getting together with my family and spending the day together, and we watch stupid movies. We watch the He-Man Christmas special, right? We do that every year, and we have a good time, but we can kind of do that anytime, and there's no expectations or pressure to try and find a present that somebody likes, because like we all kind of just have everything that we want. So it's like, what do you... And I hate buying gift cards for people so much, but it's just the
Feels like a
easiest thing to do
cop-out,
sometimes.
hey?
Yeah, it's like I don't know you well enough to actually think of something to buy you. So here's a gift card to a place.
You know
right?
what? I actually like going, and this would be like for you and I and the CCO Dude Bros. I actually like going to somewhere like FusionGamingOnline.com and buying store credit or a gift card and giving it to somebody because okay, let's say we were doing a gift exchange, like me and you and Smitty and FU Alex and FU Aiden and FU Jesse and Lara and everybody.
Yeah.
And I know what they play.
Yeah.
And I know that, like, for example, Lara likes new border cards, not old border cards.
Right.
If it was like a gag Christmas, I'd buy her like a old border Mana Rock or something in foil, right, for one of her decks. But
Sure.
I don't know exactly what any one of them want or need.
Yeah.
And to do like a Christmas gift exchange of gift cards at like our LGS.
Yeah.
That would be cool because we're all spending money at the LGS.
Yes.
And then I just like literally give you a gift card for the LGS and you give me a gift card. We're literally giving each other the same thing and it's just money. But when I get it from you, to me, it's like, oh, I got like $25 store credit that I didn't have to pay for. Cool. And you just go and spend it.
Yeah. And then you go and buy a pack with it, and then when I open up junk, I blame you, and you do the same thing. It's perfect.
Oh, I wonder what would happen
If I
we
bought the pack,
exchanged-
but it's yours.
if we exchanged like collector packs. Who would get pounded, me or Brando?
Man, that's the one. That's the one. You'd probably open like a serialized something of something that I play. You'd get one of 500 like Lord of the Boiler Bilges or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
that
number
one is I want.
69. Yeah, bitch. Yeah.
You get raised foil bellow. I'm in the market for one of those. If anybody
They got those?
wants to, yeah.
Raised foil.
Now that I have 2 bellow decks,
Oh.
I have my CCO Raw Dog deck, bellow,
Yep.
and then I'm not going to take apart my actual bellow deck because
Yep.
he's so rad. But I figure I have to differentiate between the two of them somehow, and I think the way I'm going to do that is by trying to get my hands on a
Raised foil bellow for your CCO Raw Dog deck. That's how ballers in the nation play. Yep. We're not doing a bellow deck today, though it is Gruul.
We've already done bellow. That's why we didn't do it, because he is a gift that keeps on giving. Let me tell you.
Yeah, and there was another deck submission on the CCO Discord, if you're a patron, that's one of the benefits, that we have done in the past as well. Not a Christmas deck, but we have done him. And what we have here is there's 2 things in the command zone, and I'm going to leave it at that. I'm not going to say, is it partners? Is it like a background? Is it a companion? I'm not going to say any of that. But there are 2 things in the command zone.
And one of them, this is going to be a cool hint. Won a few awards this year.
Won a few awards this year. Is it this?
No, the other one.
No, but that word. No?
No. It's this thing
Won awards?
won awards this year. Not in Magic.
Oh.
But outside of Magic, they won some awards this year, which is pretty cool.
Yes, because there was a kind of
a tie-in.
A third-party kind of tie-in.
Yeah.
Very popular. Some big celebs in it.
Yes, made lots of
Yes.
monies.
And not just the thing I was talking about, but the thing you were talking about.
Yeah.
That was this year? I felt like that was last year.
I'm sure it was this year.
Oh, I don't know. Well,
It's
you
been
know
a
what?
long fucking year,
Oh,
man.
yeah. It's been a
Holy God.
grueling year. Yeah. For producer Gary, who might not get that joke, the color of deck we're doing, green-red, that's
Gruel.
Gruel. That's what that color combination's called. Now he
Yes.
knows. We're teaching him.
Doesn't add up at all. It's dumb.
Dumb, you freaking nerds.
You freaking nerds.
Yeah. Man. Yeah.
What else can we say about
Man.
them? I don't want to say like he or she, so I say them. Even though I know which one it is, because I don't want to give it away.
It is the most expensive card in the deck.
By a lot.
Yeah. Man.
And this is a cool deck.
Okay, I'll think of it.
I actually play a deck that's a lot like this, and I really, really like it. But mine does not an entirely different thing, but it does the same kind of thing in a different way. And I went a little bit more just fuck you about it with mine.
Okay,
than our friend did.
I've got something here. This commander is one of, I think, 3 commanders that do this.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Maybe one of 4. And the other one I would say is in Mardu, and it doubles combat triggers. If Smitty plays it, Ishin of 2 buttholes or something.
Yep.
And then there's another Gruul one,
That's Wolfgar.
Wolfgar.
I play that one.
And then there's another one, right?
Man, he'd go so good in this deck, too.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Break the bank, though. Isn't he expensive?
No, he's very inexpensive.
Oh.
Yeah, he costs
And
no money.
From the same set as this, right? Or at least the same IP.
The same IP for sure. That's a good hint. That's a good hint.
Yeah, that's a good hint.
So yeah, but he's Wolfgar. I mean, is from the same area and does kind of the same thing. They would work together very well, but they don't do the exact same thing.
No, I think that's all the hints that we give.
Yeah, people are gonna get that.
People got Rev last week.
Yeah,
People got Rev. They said it was from you doing this, and then like
me saying that I wanted to build her, and then I did.
that was it. That was
awesome. I'm glad I got that. Thanks to Ben for trading that to me. By the way.
Yeah, he must have made a pretty penny because that card is one of the most expensive uncommon legends in Jumpstart.
What did I? It was a pretty big trade. I traded him that and a texture foil grindstone from Thunder Junction.
I want a grindstone. I play that card.
And
That's a milk card.
I forget what all there was. It was some like high-end foil stuff and some extended art triomes and some stuff. There was it was one of those like big-time trades. You're balling out of control.
Yeah.
You open the briefcase up. It's like chained to your wrist.
Like on Pulp Fiction, you can't even see what's in the briefcase ever. It's just shining gold. That's all you see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man, those are like the worst. I would never want to have an important thing actually chained to me, because if somebody was revved up enough to steal it, you know they're just going to cut your hand off. You know that.
Yeah.
Or they're going to smash it to pieces with a hammer and
gross.
slide the wrist thing off you, right? Either way, you're fucked. I'd rather not have that and just carry the thing in my hand. And if they ask me politely with a crowbar, then at least I still have my hand. A little conky, but I still have both my hands when I wake up.
You are definitely not a child of the 90s, because I know that you weren't born in the 90s. But that is such a
BC, baby.
that's such a 90s trope to have the briefcase with the chain attached to your wrist.
Do they not do that anymore? Probably not. Hey?
No, they don't do that anymore. That was a 90s thing.
Everything's just electronic now. They just send it through.
Yes.
Secured.
People were getting their hands chopped off.
I guess so.
Yeah, I guess there's too many dismemberings.
Yeah. The culmination of that trope was Saw 1. And then Hollywood was just like, yeah, that's enough. We're good.
Yeah,
We're
I
good.
think
Thanks,
we've
Saw.
had
You
enough of
ruined it
this.
for everybody.
Yep.
And now it's all like double encrypted, bounced off different freaking places across the world so nobody can trace it. Like I saw. Oh, man. You know what I saw the other day? This is a Christmas topic.
Tell me.
I watched Red 1 with The Rock.
How was it?
Dude, Valor and I said Uncle Branda would like this movie.
Oh.
It's sort of it gives me subtle hints of good cop, bad cop.
Okay,
right?
I love that stuff.
Chris Evans is like the
Like the straight-laced.
no, he's like the hacker that did something that he didn't know was wrong. He sent some information like GPS coordinates from like a seismic, like an earthquake monitoring facility.
Okay.
He sent it to some other hacker, right? And it turns out that it was actually the coordinates for Santa's workshop in the North Pole.
Oh, dang.
And he sold that to another hacker who then like gave it to like a mythological bad guy.
Oh,
right?
no.
And The Rock is Santa's number one chief head of security. And and he's like the bad cop, but he's the good guy. He's good. And he teams up with Chris Evans, this hacker, because he's like the first lead in the case. They find out that
Okay.
it was him that's like breached this this earthquake place.
Neat.
And there's, I want to say it's a really fun take on modern technology for Santa's use.
Okay.
Like the toy manufacturing facility and the toy transport system, and Santa's ripped because he has to like be in shape to deliver like 1 billion presents in one night. And the shtick is The Rock gives his resignation in because he can't find the happiness in Christmas anymore. There's too much
no.
evil, too much greed in the world, too many people in the naughty list.
Too many people wearing hats.
Yeah, and he's done it for like 400 years.
Oh, man.
And he's like, okay, I'm done. And then Santa gets kidnapped.
Oh, shit.
Santa gets kidnapped because the evil person who like paid the hacker to get the coordinates
We're going to get into that in a second.
wants to steal Christmas, or etc. And then The Rock has to like go and find him, and through going and finding him, he goes on this journey to love Christmas again.
Well, that's fun. That's basically every Christmas movie ever, but there's like evil snowmen and cars that you drive
There
in
are,
and stuff.
yes, there are, and he's got this wrist shooting thing that like blows up, like makes your toy bigger and adds lifelikeness to it. So like he'll open up a Hot Wheels and shoot it, boom, turns into a real car.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he's got a rubber chicken, shoots it, turns into a real chicken so he can distract hellhounds when he goes and visits Krampus.
Does he wreck people with Nerf guns because he can and turn them into actual automatic weaponry?
No, but the last thing I'll
Come
say about
on.
it, and this is going to be the cherry on the top for you to go and watch it.
Okay.
The Rock has a slapping contest. I know you like those. The Rock has has a power slapping contest with Krampus.
Okay, yes, I will watch that.
You
then.
will watch this movie now
Yes.
because of that.
Power slap. I love that stuff.
Yes.
Here's-
Krampus slap, I think they call it. A Krampus slap.
Here's the real question.
Yes, sir.
You've kidnapped Santa.
Yes.
Do you want to just ruin Christmas for everybody? Or do you want to kidnap Santa and be like, listen, here's my list.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to make me everything on it, and I'll let you go.
Ooh. I think that puts you on the
You
class 4 naughty list.
Well, you can be on the naughty list forever. Who cares? You've already got all the stuff that Santa could possibly give you,
Oh, yeah.
right? And he's not out anything. Like his elves do like 15 minutes more work, and
You're
I get
talking
like a bag of shit and I take it home.
You're talking blackmailing Santa?
Yes, absolutely.
I would rather blackmail Santa than ruin Christmas for everyone.
Right? Like you can blackmail Santa, get everything that you want, and everybody else can still be happy. And really, it's no sweat off their butt. They're doing it anyway.
One of the things I ask Santa for, in addition to all the stuff I want, and peace on earth and blah, blah, blah.
Well, he can't bring peace on earth.
Oh, yeah,
we
he
do it
can't.
already. He can only bring
No, he
presents
doesn't
and
want to.
happiness.
That's what this movie's about. He hasn't changed shit.
Oh.
Anyways, can one of the things I ask Santa for be like $1 billion?
No, he can't make money. Oh. No, he doesn't make money. Yeah, he just makes toys and things. You could ask him for 100 Black Lotuses.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I mean, as long as nobody knows you have 100 of them.
Ask
you
him
could
for
just-
like frickin'. Can I ask him for like shares in Apple, like stocks?
No, again, not a toy. It has to be a toy.
Damn it!
Yeah, man. He's a toy factory.
Can
not
I
a-
ask him for
not a
like
forgery machine?
100 Bugatti Veyrons? Can I ask him for like
If they're-
1960s Gullwing Mercedes?
Are they made of Lego?
No, they're made of like car parts.
Then no. Again, not a toy.
Yes, but I can ask for a car for Christmas, but I can't ask for 100 of the same car from
Not-
blackmailing Santa.
not
What?
from-
You got to outline these rules better.
Not from Santa. Santa doesn't bring you a car for Christmas. Your parents do.
No, Santa would bring you a car if your parents are millionaires.
No, that's still your parents.
Oh man, I
Santa
don't
will
want to
bring you
kidnap
a-
Santa at all. Then, if I can't get what I want, I don't want toys. I want cars, cash, liquor.
He might be able to bring you liquor.
Oh,
I bet he can bring that.
that's a toy.
As
I
long as
guess.
it's not milk or cookies, because he has to get those from us. But I assume that he probably has booze.
I think he does.
I bet he does. I'll bet he has a really good whiskey up there.
Oh,
It keeps
yeah.
you nice and warm. Or is it rum? What's the stuff that the dog brings you in the little bucket, little barrel?
I think that's whiskey.
I think
that
it's
whiskey?
whiskey. Yeah.
Yeah, like-
yeah, rum. I think whiskey is like a northern type product, and rum, you run into less whiskey and more rum the farther south you go.
Yes.
Generally, I think.
Yeah, like-
Let me know in the comments if that's at all accurate. And of course, I'm generalizing quite a bit there.
You
But
hear lots about Jamaican rum, and pirates live in the Caribbean,
yeah, I was just
and
gonna
they
say,
drink lots of rum.
I was gonna say the colder the movie gets, or the more like it's shot in northern Scotland, the more whiskey there is, and the more warmer a movie gets, and the more it looks like Pirates of the Caribbean, the more rum there is.
Yes.
So
I
the
think we've
math
cracked,
checks out.
We've cracked the code.
Yes.
Is what you're trying to say.
What about when you go south? Like what if
like south?
so, like past the equator down into southern South America? What do they have there?
Brazil nuts.
I don't think they make liquor out of those.
Well, maybe they do. I don't know. I don't know what's down there. You never hear about what happens in South America where we live.
I suppose not.
You know, we just never really
Yeah.
hear about it.
Well, if you're from South America, let us know what kind of liquor would you blackmail Santa for? Yeah.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
an excellent question. You get entered to win some shit. That's awesome.
There we go. Okay. 471.
Ho, ho,
Grueling Christmas. And
ho. Hit our theme song.
hit our theme song.